Rainbow Warriors celebrating the school's very first NCAA tournament win. The 13th seed in the South knocked off Cal just moments ago. It's Capital One Tournament Central from our Atlanta studio. Usually when we say shaka, we mean smart. That's the tournament. Hang loose, everybody. Hawaii gets it done.
We're really going to get into the spirit. We'd be in that floral shirt.
Floral shirts. We didn't have them handy. Surfboards. I'm sure at some point our faces will appear on bodies with floral shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I said that.
Oh, there you go.
A luau.
Very nicely. Yeah.
I like that.
Grass skirts, maybe?
Props. Too much. Props. Too much. Stefan Yankovic, the Big West Player of the Year. We're going to continue that through the highlight. And Kyle Sam Singer starting in place of the injured Tyrone Wallace, who broke his hand in practice this week. Singer had a rough day in a lot of ways, but hits the layup and the foul here. Yankovic, 10 points at the half. He's their leading scorer, showing off the post moves there, and then the turnaround jumper here. But like a lot of players in this game, guys, he had foul trouble and was limited to 18 minutes.
A lot of fouls in this one. It wasn't a really free-flowing game, but give Hawaii credit. Even though they take some bad shots, they made a high percentage of mid-range shots. Didn't shoot the three well. Didn't have a lot of points in the paint, but really made their way in the mid-range.
They kind of have a carefree attitude the way they play. Kind of like that island way in Hawaii. You know, everything's just kind of carefree.
Yeah,
they play that way and just sort of relax. We just have a cocktail after we're done.
Might be something to that.
It's unbelievable how relaxed he's. Look at this shot.
Music. The coaches don't yell at him all the time when they make a mistake.
Oh, and he doesn't have a tie on.
No tie. It's the no tie theory. Jordan Matthews with 3 for Cal. Hawaii still up by 8. Sam Singer, end to end. It's a 12-2 Bears run. Singer had 12 points, but no assists and 2 turnovers again, starting at the point guard spot for the injured Wallace.
They don't care. They bank threes in. It doesn't matter. We go down 12. We come back. You score. I score. Don't worry. I'm not going to run anything. Let's just shoot a layup here. We come back. Hey, coach, how you doing? I love this attitude of these guys. Look, just run around, run over the ball. Let me throw it up here and see what happens.
No, they're off the glass. Why not?
Oh, and then they got the Hawaiian dab.
Absolutely. 17 points for Bobbitt. They're really committed to the Hawaiian music.
Yes.
How about 17 for Bobbitt? The Rainbow Warriors win it by 11. First ever tournament win, as I mentioned, and Hawaii moves forward to face either Maryland or Dakota State. Tom Selleck. I woke up this morning. I had no idea Tom Selleck would be part of this show.
Are there any producers who are under the age of 60 who could make us these paint boxes?
Tom Selleck.
That's
With
old
no
Tom
tie.
Selleck. That's before 3 Men and a Baby. That's how old that Tom Selleck was.
Time for Just Ask, brought to you by the Alexa-enabled Amazon Echo. What's up with the Pac-12, Franklin wants to know.
I'm not a fan of the conference analysis based on tournament results.
I tend to agree with that.
Why? Because conferences don't play conferences in the NCAA tournament. Teams lose in the NCAA tournament. So we just erase 4 months of basketball based on what happened today. He's down 2 of his players.
But
That
we
means the
debate
Pac-12
all
will win.
season long based at what's the best conference. This conference should get more teams than that conference. The Pac-12 is way better than the SEC. Then when you go play a team from another conference, how do you perform when you actually get out of your conference? I think this is the proof is in the pudding. This is where you prove yourself on the national stage, not maybe to set the stage for who gets in next year, but whether or not the committee made the right decisions on who got in this year.
I respectfully disagree.
All right.
Coach?
I mean, there's plenty of non-conference games that take place during the course of the season and a huge body of work that take place during the course of the season. The vagaries of March.
A lot of those are on home courts.
All
A lot of those are on home courts.
Right. No, a lot of those are on the road.
A lot of them are in tournaments as well.
We have a huge body of work. I just don't think we upend what we've known and what we've seen for the last 4.5 months. And by the way, and the committee, when it talks about how we select and seed the tournament, the whole point is that we don't do it conference by conference, and that you do it based on your entire body of work that includes a lot of games outside the league.
Coach, here's a mid-major theme song right here.
Okay.
That's why we don't want to reward mediocrity in high major conferences. And so you do that.
I agree with that.
These type of things. Instead of having a team, again, I won't talk about the Valpos and those type of people or Mama that doesn't get in, but have great years. And then you're rewarding teams that maybe have 1 or 2 games over 500 in a conference.
I agree with that. I would
Like Syracuse and Michigan, for example. So they won. That means they deserve to get in.
No, I'm not saying
I actually
that.
agree with both of you.
They're backing up their selection. The fact that they got in and they won and they played well and they beat a team like an A10 conference champ in Dayton, that says a lot to me that a middle-of-the-road ACC team really wiped the floor with the conference champion in Dayton.
Yeah, but you know, matchups have so much to do with the results of these individual games. I'm
how
actually kind of
competitive
agreeing
it
with
is
both of you on this.
conferences, and you know how coaches stick together. You got to carry the torch when the torch is burning brightest in the NCAA tournament for your
Well, here's
conference.
a great
So
story.
this means the WAC's better than the Pac-12, or would you argue the WAC is better than the Pac-12?
No,
No.
but I'll say
But it
this.
says a lot about the WAC beating
The Big West.
a
Big
pretty
West,
good
by the way.
Pac-12.
Big West.
Big West.
Beating a pretty good Pac-12 team.
The Pac-12 and the Sun Belt have the same amount of wins.
There you go.
One.
That's true.
And they had a lot more opportunity.
But that doesn't mean the Sun
And
Belt's
the
a...
Pac-12
No, I'm not saying that, but they got the
Yeah.
same amount of wins.
I actually kind of agree with you both because I would like to err on the side of the mid-majors who had great seasons when it comes to selection Sunday, but individual results
We
did
need some
not define a
Hawaiian
conference.
music here. This is a little too tense for me. Where's my Hawaiian music? I need a lure. There we go, right there.
What took you guys
I
so
can't
long?
swim. I can't swim. Help me. I can't swim. Get me out of there.
The right hand
This is-
sliding on the way.
This is Ron Hunter's personal nightmare just brought to life.